entire border areas and areas of differences where we would want that steps be taken so that, so that there's no tension in those areas, and for future safety of all the citizens, we could take steps to ensure that these areas, some positive steps can be taken from the government side. And we sought suggestions from everyone, and we've noted on all the suggestions. Very good suggestions have come from everybody, and all of them have expressed their concern over the situation. We have unitedly condemned this entire incident. We also, as a mark of respect to departed souls, we maintained 2 minutes of silence from our side. And apart from this, the steps that are important is that tomorrow in the cabinet, we will be finalizing the list for different areas where BOPs will be set up, and hence we shared with the different leaders from political parties that we have decided that we will be putting up BOPs in these sensitive areas and many others, and ensuring that full manpower, full infrastructure, and full whatever is necessary should be done to ensure that these BOPs are functioning well. So we will take all steps necessary in order to ensure that safety and security of the citizens in the border area is maintained. Second, of course, we'd like to also share with you that the internet ban has been lifted, so we do not continue it. So the internet access has been opened, and also we are now allowing the movement of vehicles also, with the patrolling of police taking place continuously at all levels. And I would also like to appeal through the press and appeal through the political leaders that we should all work together to ensure that normalcy returns and there is no further violence in the state, and especially in the capital. And we also shared with everybody that in the last few days, though there was some candle vigils that were held and some peaceful demonstrations were held, but there were some incidents of violence, and I informed all the political leaders that those violent cases, and especially the ones where individuals have tried to enter civil hospital and tried to vandalize, the action will be taken against those, and those guilty will be punished as per law for doing such acts of going to hospitals. This is something that is completely unacceptable, and the police has been asked to take action against those individuals who have done those kind of acts. And this information also was shared with all the political parties and all the MLAs of these areas. So that was the basic discussion. Of course, there were more details, but at large, these were the points of discussion that we had.
What were the main points that they have highlighted?
So everybody has expressed that immediate action should be taken against those who are involved in this, and government should arrest those people who have fired. They have also asked that BOPs should be set up and safety and security should be enhanced. Some suggestions also came that that the entire the people who are injured, there should be financial assistance given to them. So we have informed them that we have already taken the decision that the entire medical expenditure of all these, all of them who have been injured, will be taken by the government, taken care of by the government. Other suggestions have also come up that we should strengthen the overall border areas. More development activities should be taken up in those areas. Manpower in terms of police force should be increased. So these points also came out. Certain issues about certain incidents that were there in Mukro area in the village during that time were also raised, and concerns were raised. So we have assured the members that the entire inquiry has been set up to precisely find out about what really happened and the details about the different incidents that took place that time. And we have asked the the SIT to obviously give us reports of all of that. So there were a number of issues, many concerns about the incident itself. So those inquiries are being done. So this was in general the discussion.
Sir, the government of Mukro village has demanded the state government to ensure that the Assam's forest beat house is removed.
We will take up that matter with Assam police, with Assam government. But
Sir,
when will be the
we have
notification will come out? The CBI inquiry, when will be the notification will come out?
when we met the Honorable Home Minister, He used the word immediately. So therefore, it'll be coming out from the government of India. But as I said, we were informed and we were told by the Honorable Home Minister that it will be done immediately. In fact, he told us that he will immediately put it out in press that they are going to constitute it. But of course, as I said, it's government of India. But we will press on them that it should be done ASAP. So I'll be speaking to Home Secretary again today.
Is there
So
any
when,
need of
when will the government set up the border police outpost in Mukro?
So we already have a platoon there that is already camping in Mukro. So that will just be regularized and they will continue there. We will not be moving them out any further.
Sir, we have seen that atrocities by Assam police, alleged atrocities by Assam police is not a new thing. There were several allegations in other parts of the states as well. So, are you taking up with Union Home Minister in this regard?
See, the entire thought process of resolving the border issue has been because of these atrocities and because of the fact that people living in the border areas have been suffering, and a lot of atrocities have taken place. And that's the reason why we felt and we realized that the border solution is the only way to make sure that this is put at a stop once and for all. And hence, very aggressively, we started, doing this exercise and moving forward. And while we did that, the Assam government and the Meghalaya government have been closely coordinating to ensure that any kind of small tensions that come up should be resolved quickly and should not be allowed to escalate into any level. Development works of central government agencies, be it done by whichever government, should be allowed. So therefore, this entire process was going on, and in a large number of cases, the different situations that were there, we were able to control a large number of cases and situations that arose. But yes, this unfortunate incident happened, and there have been in the past reports coming in of tension. As soon as we get the information, at my level also, I talk to my counterpart, the DCs speak to their counterparts, the chief secretaries speak to their counterparts. So this is a